Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So I'm just geared up and ready to leave, still at the Mangat Farms in Meerut. All bags are packed, helmets out here. So just resting here for like 5-10 minutes and then I'll be on the way. So I mentioned in the previous vlog, we're gonna be on the move today. And the plan is to continue further east into the state of Uttar Pradesh, deeper into the state. And ideally speaking, the stop for today should be somewhere in Moradabad region. So let's see how far we can make it. And the weather seems very nice. It's a bit misty and foggy out there, but at least it's sunny and warm. So not going to be a very chilly ride. So really excited to see what the ride has up ahead for me. So let's get started and in a short while, see you in the motor vlog. So I met the farmer Bhaiya from yesterday and today finally the dairy tour is happening. But guess how I'm getting to the dairy? I'm enjoying a bull ride, sitting on the carrier behind on top of the fodder, and we are headed to the dairy now. We're going to spend some time at the dairy, check out how the milking happens, how the feed is fed to the cattle, and then I'll be on our way. It's a short ride nonetheless, so I asked Sanjay if they could make it happen today, then might as well spend some time there. So while the breakfast is being prepared, I'm just gonna go and enjoy some short glimpse of a dairy. So this buffalo has been happily swinging, it even runs, so there is buffalo races. So I'm asking Bhaiya like how much load can it carry, and he says 2.5 to 3 tons is a piece of cake for a buffalo this size. So it's like crazy, eco-friendly load carrier now, but it's a friendly furry friend, so we're going to have some fun time with them. So we have reached the dairy side, so we came across the street and we're gonna just spend some time with the cows here. So one of them is a domestic breed. ये बाहर की है ना ये? बाहर की. This one's a international breed of sorts, mostly gives high quality of milk. That's one domestic breed and she's gonna give birth to a baby soon, a calf. So yeah, just gonna let them rest a little bit. And on the other side they have buffaloes and stuff. And this is dry fodder, so reminds me of my grandma's house. We used to have this kind of big storehouse and cows like this back in the day as well. ये तो अभी तो ज़्यादातर आराम ही करती होगी, ये ज़्यादा कसरत थोड़ी करेगी इस टाइम पे जब तक बच्चा नहीं हो जाएगा. हाँ. And we have this is a baby buffalo, 1.5 years old. But he's already grown massive. We are now on the other side. They have buffaloes and baby buffaloes here. They're cleaning it up a little bit. Unfortunately, they are done milking for the day because typically in a farm life and especially in dairy life, they milk very early in the morning. So by the time I even wake up, we are already through with half of the day. So we're just going to spend some time with baby buffaloes and buffaloes on the inside, and then we'll head back to the farm to grab our breakfast. So Bhaiya was explaining that buffalo has given about 14 kids through its life so far, and she is already fit and healthy. We have big buffaloes here, and then those are baby ones. हाँ? ये उसी की बच्ची है? Oh, she is the daughter of that one, and she is given birth twice. It's like mother-daughter duo. अच्छा जी. तो ये सारा आपकी बड़ी भैंसों का सेक्शन है, ये इनके बछड़े हैं सारे. ये अभी कितनी उम्र के होंगे बछड़े? बछड़ों की उम्र क्या रहेगी? अच्छा, these are just a few months old babies and they are all curious looking at the camera. So cute. Their nose is so wet and squishy. They have teeth only at the bottom. I think they don't have teeth on the top, so they don't really bite. But they're all curious ones. It was a very fun experience, and I told them next time when I'm here, probably I'll try to come here very early in the morning when they are milking. And they mentioned like the babies are a little bit afraid of me, not just because I'm an outsider, but because they've had a vet come over and give them injections, so they're thinking I'm giving them injections. But like few of them are very friendly and curious ones. It was a really nice experience. It's my first time seeing baby buffaloes. I've seen cow calves and big grown buffaloes and stuff, but yeah, it was nice spending some time with furry friends. All right, Bhaiya is gonna let me hitch a ride. We're gonna head back to the farm. Alright, taking some refueling and water break. We have about 88 odd kilometers to go to get to Moradabad, but probably slightly less because I haven't put an exact destination yet. We're gonna get into town and start looking for hotels to stay. It's gonna be a short stay, maybe 1 max 2 nights. We'll see when we get there. And we have done so far 276 kilometers on this UP exploration. And the fun thing is, when I was exiting the farm, I ran into the same guy who taught me how to ride a tractor. He's a local from here. He's been here for generations, so he knows all the shortcuts. He gave me very detailed directions on how to avoid Google and getting into town, and take the peripheral route all the way to get into this highway that I'm cruising on right now. Somewhere after the Kant area, I might have taken a wrong turn and I ended up into very narrow, congested roads as you saw in the clips. But eventually got onto the highway after Chaudhry Charan Singh University. So saw the Hapur bypass road sign and he mentioned that in the directions. So got onto that. Now we are on the main road and it's a nice and easy route, I'm liking it. But most of this is an industrial area, so there is not something super scenic where I would stop and take lots of pictures as such. But anyways, it's just 1 p.m, so we have plenty of time. We'll get there in good time. Should be another 1.5 or so of driving. So let's see when we get there what the town looks like. So after running around town for nearly an hour, finally found myself an accommodation. It's peak wedding season, as you can see from the decor out here. So almost all hotels are fully booked, and given that this is not a touristy place anyway, there aren't so many hotels to begin with. So managed to squeeze in one last room that was available, and it's a modest room. I'll show you around. They have 2 different variants, so I took the very basic one. Unfortunately, just going to stay here one night, different from what I had originally planned. So there is this town, Gajraula, that's about 50 kilometers before coming to Moradabad. We used to stay there. I went to school there, so I wanted to visit my school, meet the teachers, meet the principal. But everybody seems to have left from that, so there's no more touch left with the place anyway. So definitely not gonna do like a 100-kilometer run for nothing. So tomorrow I'll be on the move further deeper into Uttar Pradesh journey. But for now, that's the parking. So gonna grab the bag, and my room is on the second floor. So we're gonna go upstairs and settle in. So this is my modest room. This is I took the standard room, so this is like the base room. Not gonna stay here for long anyway. So basic amenities: has a nice big double bed, comes with Wi-Fi, warm water, washroom. Not much of a view outside because I realize that this is not like a touristy town. So these hotels, they crop up in the middle of residential complexes. But I asked the owners, so there is some market at a Chowk nearby, Hartala Chowk or something like that. He said there's like hotels, shops, restaurants and everything up there. So probably we're gonna go take a walk. It's 4:45, so there's still some daylight left. So let's go enjoy a nice little evening walk. Alright, made it back to the base for the night. Didn't find anything super interesting to spend a whole lot of time out there. Was a nice and small market, but mostly for people who want to buy stuff and not very many food options anyway. So grabbed a very nice and light dinner for the day and gonna call it a night, rest up, finish up my editing backlog, and tomorrow we'll be on the way. So see you again in another episode of the India Darshan travel series. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.